Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shamadhi Purvaka श्रवण मनन निधिध्यासन अभ्यास बलात् विषयासक्ति नॉट शक्ति विषयासक्ति प्रज्ञा मान्द्यम विपर्ययः दुराग्रहश्च इति वर्तमान प्रतिबंध चतुष्टय निवृत्ति द्वारा अप्रतिबद्ध अपरोक्ष ब्रह्म साक्षात्कारो दृढ़ीभूयात्. We have seen Shamadhi Purvaka. So Shamadhi Purvaka means Shama, Dhamma, Uparati, Titiksha, Shraddha, Samadha. With these six qualities, we are in a receiving mode. We are able to accept it. Maybe we have not experienced, but at least acceptance is there. If this acceptance mode is not there, we may go on listening, it will not help. Therefore, those who are not able to comprehend it in one go, they are not adhikari for this. See, Bhagwan Shankaracharya says there are four types of students. One type of student is the one who is able to catch the point in one go, doesn't require repetition. He is Uttam Adhikari. The second type of student is Madhyam Adhikari. He is able to understand but with great difficulty. Third is Adham Adhikari. He just doesn't understand anything. See? And the fourth is Adhamadham. He understands exactly the opposite. Don't classify others. Adhamadham. See? Now why this happens? Because Shamadhi, Shamadhamma, Uparati, Shraddha, Diksha, Samadhana, these qualities are not discovered and developed in our mind. See? Everything is related to mind. Shama, mind. Dhamma, mind. Uparati, mind. Shraddha, mind. Everything is in the mind. Now, such a student, he is now qualified to listen. Now, what is the meaning of Shravanam? See? Shravanam means listening in such a manner that at the time of listening itself, the knowledge happens. Not preparing the notes. And the notes remain only in the book. They are never brought out. Therefore, while listening Shravanam, one should be distinctly clear, know where the mind goes. What is said is caught exactly. If this is not happening, because one of the six things are lacking, particularly Shraddha. So, Shravana for the Uttam Adhikari, now and here. Then, after that, Manana. So, first problem is I do not know is removed by listening. Second thing, I know but I have got some doubts. So the doubts are removed by reflection, mananam. Knowledge with doubts is ignorance. So, mananam. Then nididhyasanam. Nididhyasana means we are committed to this lifelong. See, nididhyasana is not meditation. See, we are possessed of this. Example given in Ramcharitmanas by Tulsidas ji. कामी ही नारी प्यारी जिमी लोभी ही प्रिय जिमिदाम तिमि रघुनाथ निरंतर प्रिय लागहु मोहिराम. He gives example. Like for a greedy person, everything is money, money, money. Wherever he will go, whatever, attention is on money. There was a conjus like this, and he got some bonus, etc. So his children were telling other people's parents, now Papa take them nice restaurant, and our father never has taken us anywhere. Okay, today, this evening we are going to a restaurant. All the kids were terribly happy. Ah, something wrong with dad. He's taking us there. He went, they went. The husband, the wife, and three children. Now the waiter gave the menu to everybody. Not to everybody. One is enough. I will order for all of you. And he started seeing. Not the items, but the price. Ah. Item number 68, 5. So children were very happy. And 5 Bisleri bottles came. Cheapest was that. See? So you have gone there to enjoy, celebrate, and there also the same thing. Money, money, money. In the same manner, Nididhyasana is in and through every experience, we are reminded of the divine self that we are. One day, one student asked me this question. Swamiji, you give so many examples. Which is the book that you follow? Because I am having this problem. I don't get examples. Where from you get these examples? I said, one example is you. See? And when you get this vision, nididhyasan, committed to that, everywhere you get this message. One example I had given. Try to catch that example and see how our vision changes. I was standing opposite Ganges near Shivananda Ashram, Rishikesh. So, standing comfortably, enjoying the evening breeze. There, one person asked, Swamiji, what are you seeing? I say, same thing what you are seeing. No, no, please, I said, please you tell me what you are seeing. He said, I am seeing Ganges. I said, I am not seeing Ganges. I am seeing so many people. I said, I am not seeing so many people. Then I said, I am not seeing Ganges. I am seeing the flow of water. I am not seeing the water also. I am seeing the flow of water. Now, what is there to see? So, there are two flows. One is starting from Gangotri going to Ganga Sagar, unidirectional flow. And the second is in the whirlpool, which is centripetal movement of the water. So I am seeing these two movements of water. And then when something is coming in the waters flowing in one direction, it comes across some whirlpool, and then it is pulled because of the centripetal force. It goes deep, suffers, and again it is thrown out. Again it continues. Again another whirlpool comes. Again it goes deep. Again it suffers, suffocates, comes out. Again goes. This is the story of our life. From the womb to the tomb, one direction of life flowing. In between, there are whirlpools, body identification, centripetal force, pull down, suffer, suffocate, and then we go to sleep. So we have come out of that body identification. And in the deep sleep, the life continues flowing. The hair grow, the nail grow, digestion continues, everything continues. Again another whirlpool comes. Again body identification. Again a waker is born. Again he suffers because of the centripetal force. Again he gets tired. Again he goes to sleep. Is it not our life? See, this way of discovery of a message in and through every interaction in life is nididhyasana. So, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Now, for calculation's sake, 1 hour Shravan, then 22.5 hour Manan, remaining half an hour sitting quiet, and all the 24 hours Nididhyasana. So, Shamadhi Purvaka, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, Abhyasa Balat. By this practice, by the strength of this practice, Abhyasa Balat, what should happen? Vishaya Sakti, Pradnya Mandhyam, Viparyaya, Duragraha, cha. These four kinds of pratibandha, obstacles, are to be removed. First is Vishaya Sakti, so much attached to the worldly objects. Pradnya, Pradnya Mandhyam is unable to get the message because of dull-wittedness. One is not available. Then third is viparyaya, understanding exactly the opposite way. How we understand opposite way? We go and ask the jeweler, is there gold in the ornament? This is opposite way. The truth is, the ornament is in the gold. Viparyaya and duragraha. This is the most horrible graha. Shani, Mangal, Ketu, Rahu, they can be dealt with. Duragraha cannot be dealt with. Insisting, obsession. I am the victim of. In all my Kundalini 12 houses, there is only one graha, Duragraha. See? Many times I feel that whether I am a human being or a pawn. Do this, don't do this, don't do this, talk, 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 talk. So, Duragraha is the worst kind of thing. These are the four Vartamana Pratibandha Chatushtay Nivrutti Dwara. So these four obstacles should be removed. Nivrutti Dwara. Then Apratibandha Aparuksha. Now there are no obstacles. Once we hear and the truth is revealed. Right now, listen to silence and don't talk to yourself. This experience is the truth. When listening to silence and not talking, mind is not allowed to express as words. And this experience is unlike any experience. So it is not comparable to any experience. It is like taking a nice coffee and relaxing. No, this experience is trans mind experience. This is what is mentioned here. Apratibadha aparoksha brahma sakshatkara. If we have to listen to something and if the sound is not enough, if the hearing is not proper, then efforts are required. Effortless being is our essential nature. May this effortlessness be established in our life. Nobody can help us, friends. Continuing further, उपक्रमादि षड्विधलिंगैः अशेष वेदांतानां अद्वैते ब्रह्मणि तात्पर्य अवधारणम दृढ़ीभूयात्. What we call in Sanskrit as Tatparya Nirnay, in English we call it as moral of the story. There was a crow and a jackal. So the jackal invited the crow for a drink party. The crow reached there. He put that drink in a flat plate. Now the crow is how to take it? He can't take it. And as a result, the jackal took everything. Then he said, "Thank you so much, you invited me. You also come to our place for similar drink party." Now this fellow also went. Now what a crow did, he kept those drink in a test tube. Then he said, "Now take." So when I told this story, see, one elderly person sitting in front of me asked me this question. You will laugh. I could not laugh. Swamiji, in which language they spoke to each other? Moral of the story? So I told him, बंदर क्या जाने अदरक का स्वाद. Do you call me Bandar? I said, no. Bandar I am. You are Adrak. What is the moral of the story? So here also, Tatparya Nirnay, whatever is studied, whether it is the world, whether it is the Jiva, whether it is devotion, whether it is knowledge, everything, Tatparya Nirnay is come to discover you are the reality. See, if you take, for example, Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter, there this Tatparya Nirnay can be easily established. First of all, the world is explained. What is the world? Urdhva Adashakam. All these two verses. Adashodam prasruta tasya shaka guna pravruddha vishaya pravala adasya mula anjanu sandadani karmanuvandhi manushaloke. The whole world is explained. So we get enchanted. Oh, the world is, like Bhur Bhur Swaha Mahajanatapa, so then Atala Vitala Sutradhara, and then so many things, oh, understood. Then Bhagavan, he does. Narupamasya hatathopalabhyate. Don't try to see such a world anywhere. Then what is to be done? Asanga shastrena drudena chitva. See? So the purpose of explaining the world is not to prove that the world is real, but come to know that you have nothing to do with the world. Asanga shastrena. We are not attached to anything or anybody. Attachment is an illusion. See, friends? We are not attached even to our own body. When we sleep, even in satsanga, how it is possible? Not attached to the body. See? Therefore, this is what the teacher wants to say. Narupamasya tathopalabhyate nanto na chadirnate sampradishtha. One lady told her daughter, go and ask Swamiji one question. And the small baby, Swamiji, I got a question. I said, okay, ask. Her question was, when the world is created, where from the world begins and where the world ends? So I asked her, I said, you are so intelligent. Who asked you to ask me this question? Mummy. Then I told Mummy, why don't you ask? Swamiji, I am afraid of you. I said, I am a vegetarian. I don't eat people. Then I asked her, when did you wake up this morning? I said, tell, I am not going to comment on that. I got up in the morning at 7 o'clock. World is created at 7 o'clock. Where from the world begins? The world begins from our body. And where the world ends in our body. Therefore, what is this world? Urdhva Moolam. We eat from above and grow down. Urdhva Moolam, Adashakam, Ashwatham, constantly changing. But Prahu Avayam, but we think we are the same body. How many bodies have come and gone? Dehinyosmin yatha dehe, kaumaram yauvanam jara. But it appears it is the same body. Think. Therefore, the purpose, moral of the story in Vedanta is not to prove that there is a creation, not to prove that there is a destruction. No. This is the meaning of Tatparya Avadharanam Drudi Kuryat. So, there are six points which have to be taken into consideration. The first point is Upakramadi. So, the six of them are, first is Upakrama Upasamhar Ekatva. What is the hypothesis and what is the conclusion? It should be one. See? So, what is the beginning? Atma va idameva agrasit. In the beginning, there is Atma alone. And at the end, therefore, Atma alone is. Other than the Atma, nothing else is. Conclusion. So, when the beginning and the end they tally perfectly, then we have understood the topic that is taught to us. Otherwise, we go to buy a cigarette, and having gone there, then we check whether it's a fake or real cigarette. So it is written on that. Cigarette smoking is injurious to health. This is correct. Give me two more packets. What you read? Cigarette smoking is injurious to health. What is the impact? No impact. So, Upakrama and Upasamhar, how we start the postulate and the conclusion. Then the second is the practice, abhyas. We have to practice knowledge. Practice of knowledge is unlike the practice of yoga or practice of chanting the Lord's name. Practice of knowledge is ever abiding in the cheerful and happy mode. Practice of knowledge. Gatasu na gatasuscha nanu shochanti pandita. Wise people are not miserable when somebody dies or somebody doesn't die. Ignorant people are miserable for both the things. When somebody they die, they are miserable. When somebody doesn't die, marta bhi nahi. They are also miserable there. Gatasu na gatasuscha nanu shochanti pandita. So therefore, second is practice. The third is apurvata. Apurvata is uniqueness. What is the uniqueness? Uniqueness is we describe the world, Urdhva and we conclude that there is no world. Then why did you discuss? Because we are caught up in this world. The thumb rule is the unknown is indicated with reference to the known. This is the rule. Do you know Gupta ji? No, I don't know. Do you know Kapoor Sahab? Yes, I know him. He is a great cheat. He cheated me. Ah, Gupta ji is his father-in-law. Oh. Now what we have understood? So what do we know? We know the world. So with reference to the world, we are told what is the truth. So then comes apurvata. Then the phala prapti. What is the result? When you study the Brahma Vidya, what should be the result? Result is only one. Yada sarve pramuchante kama yasya vridishritaha athamartyaha amruto bhavati atra brahma samashnute. This is the result. We reach a stage of zero desire level. No desire of any kind. Having no desire means no duragraha, not obsession. See, how I am a victim of this duragra, these people, they will be giving me food. Say, I don't want it. No, 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 you have to take it. No, you have brought it with such a great love for you. Oh, you are not taking. But if I take, I will die. Never mind, take. Duragra. See, once it is told yes, no more. But we keep on pestering. So, abhyasa, then phala, and ultimate is arthavad. See, arthavad is fifth is arthavad. Arthavad is we try to explain with reference to something. Like example, first time when Bhagwan Ram met Hanumanji, Hanumanji came in the disguise, and then he came to know his mistake, and then he revealed his original form, and then fell at the feet of Bhagwan Ram. Bhagwan lifted him, hugged him, and there he says, "You are dear to me more than Bharat." This is called Arthavad. It is not meant that I don't like Bharat. So, the most dear to me in my life is Bharat, and you are dearer to me more than Bharat. This is called Arthavad. Like we tell some girl, "Oh, you are so beautiful, like the moon, without the black spots." See? So, Arthavan. And last is Upapatti. Upapatti is a establishing logic. Logic can be both way, negative and positive. So the positive logic, when the six things are established, then only we are able to arrive at the right understanding of the scriptural statement. Otherwise, we get lost only in the arguments. Atmani kadachid api. No, 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 no. This is 115, 16. Shri Guru Mukhat श्रुत अद्वितीय वस्तुनः वेदांतान अनुगुण युक्ति भी अनवरत अनुचिंतनम भूयात्. श्री गुरुमुखा श्रुत अद्वितीय वस्तुनः. Whatever we have heard from the teacher regarding this non-dual absolute reality, Vedanta Anuguna Yukti, and the logic which is establishing the non-dual and not denying the non-dual. That kind of yukti logic, abhi anavarata anuchintanam, non-stop commitment. There is but one truth. The multiplicity appears. Be very attentive. If, this is a very subtle point, if we are convinced of something, then our approach to life changes. See, like we are convinced that the mirage waters are illusions. We are convinced. So, what is our approach to the mirage waters? Do we desire them? Do we collect them? Do we try to improve them? No. Because we are convinced mirage waters are not real. Now go one step further. Anuchintanam. When the mirage waters happen, if somebody says, I was coming in the evening, it was getting dark, but on the way I saw a lot of mirage waters. So you are bluffing. Mirage waters need a particular condition, then only the mirage waters are seen. The sun rays must fall perpendicular at 12 o'clock. The earth is very hot. Then the sun rays become refracted through the heated air and it appears like the waters. This is the phenomena of the mirage waters. So mirage waters appear under n number of conditions. Now this world appears only when we are identified with the body. See, when we are not identified with the body, this world doesn't exist. In deep sleep, where are we? When are we? What are we? How are we? What is the world? Where, when, what? So this world comes into existence only after body identification. There was one Gujarati family. They invited me for dinner, and I knew it is not free dinner. They had to get some work done. So they had one old lady in coma. So, Swamiji, please bless her. Now, what should I bless? Die or revive? If she revived, oh my God, again expenditure. So, after that, they came to third or fourth day. Swamiji, do you remember me? I said, no, I don't remember anybody. No, you came to our house the other day. I said, I have gone to so many houses. No, you had taken dinner in our house. I said, it is gone out. It is not there now. 4 days. No, she was in coma and you blessed her. Then my heart started beating. What happened because of my blessing? If she survived, he has come to kill me. And if she dies, then my blessings kill the people. He said, we could not see her suffering. By God's grace and your blessings, God has relieved her of all her pains. I said, hey Mamaji, listen, a person who is in coma, he never suffers. The person who has to pay the bill, he suffers. See? So where is this world? Only after body identification. See, friends, if we are convinced of this, we will not desire anything of this world. But the same question again and again. What will happen to my property? What will happen to my house? What will happen to my wife? You and I will sort out. There is no need for anything else. Therefore, Sri Guru Mukhat Shruta Advitiya Vastunaha. We have heard from the teacher that the truth is one without a second. Then Vedantanuguna Yuktibhi. So the logic which is falling in line with the arguments given in the scriptures. What is the argument in the scripture? That experience which demands n number of conditions to happen, that experience is an illusion. See? Second step, when we recognize something as an illusion, we don't desire it, we don't change it, we don't want to improve that. Like when the dream is over, you come out and in the dream you have got lot of money. Will we become miserable? I couldn't smuggle lot of money from the dream to here. No, we know it was just a dream. See, anuguna yuktibihi anavarata anuchintanam, non-stop contemplation on this line. Now, what will be the contemplation? Desires pertaining to this world and the pressure of these worldly desires will be reduced to a greater and greater extent. See? Nothing will ever create any desire. I want this, I want this, I want this, I want. No. See? If we have to write our biography, what we will write? Same thing. I had this thing, I went there and I was having nothing, but then I worked hard, then I know. Same thing. No meaning to that. Therefore, anavarata anuchintanam bhuyat. May we be ever established in this truth. No desire about anything. You know the worst desire? The worst desire is to do good to others. And what is good to others? That we decide. I am a non-smoker. If I have to do good to the society, what will be my approach? Nobody should smoke. If I am a teetotaler, what will be my society improvement project? Nobody should drink. See, about this I'll tell you one event which happened many years before, maybe 30, 40 years before. I was given a ticket. Those days ticket used to be that hard card type of tickets, not like today's. So in Allahabad I was given and I got the train somehow. Train had already started. And then the TT came. I showed him. He said, "This is the general compartment. Get down from here." So I was thinking, now what to do, what to do. And then again he came. You are not going? Then I thought the only way to deal with is to talk in English. So I spoke in English. Now the TT didn't understand anything. Take it, take it. That day I glorified. Angreji Maiya ki Jai. It helped me. And thereafter, the train continued. There was one person, a liquid spiritualist. He had his bottle kept and he was ready to start. He asked me, "How long are you going to stand?" I said, "Till Howrah comes." "No, no, you should not stand." I said, "Then okay." I took suitcase and I said, "No, not there." He said, "Here." He made me sit next to his, in his bed only, big berth. And then he started. After some time, the lullaby of the train and outside, inside, and then balance was going. So I said, "Excuse me, I'll help you." So I took his bottle, put it in a glass, gave it to him. All people started looking at him. Babaji, so I gave him, and then he slept, keeping his Charana Kamala in my Bodh Kamal. He slept. And after 5, 6, 8 hours, he got up and then he went to bathroom. He said, "You are still sitting?" I said, "Yes." "I'll stand." "No, no, no. Now you sleep. I will sit down." I slept for about 4, 5 hours. When we went to Howrah, so many people came to receive garland and all that tamasha. "Oh, you are a big man." I said, "No." I told, those who give respect, they are bigger than those who receive respect. He said, "I don't understand, but you are a big man." I said, "All right." Then he took out a big bundle. Those days, 500 rupees notes are not there. 100 rupees bundle. "You take it." I said, "I don't want." "I want to give you." I said, "You may want. I don't want. Keep it with you." He said, that day I was really very surprisingly happy that he said, "You are the first person came in my life who has not told me stop drinking. Everybody tells me stop drinking. You have never told me. On the contrary, you helped me. You did not show any kind of disrespect." I said, "Why should I? Your life is your life. Who am I to control your life?" He said, "Whatever it may be, I want to give." I said, "No, I will not take." "Then what do I do with this?" Then I told him, I said, "Find out some students who are not fitting in any criteria. Neither they are intelligent enough to get a scholarship, nor they are having any quota system. Such average students, they suffer the most in life. Adopt some few students and give it to them." That time he said, "From now onwards," see his words, "from now onwards, I will not drink. And all the money that I have been spending in drinking, I will use it for that." To condemn somebody is very easy. To improve somebody, this is bad. No, 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 no. We are here to serve, to love. That's it. This is what is mentioned here. As much I am me, that much he is also me. Tattvamasi. When this starts happening, then Vedanta Anuguna Yuktibihi Anavrata Anuchintanam Bhuyat. This is the meaning. Instead of finding out faults, condemning somebody, no. Continuing further, Vijatiya Dehadi Pratyaya Anantarita Sajatiya Sachidanandatma Pratyaya Pravaho Nirantaram Bhuyan. Now, Vijatiya Dehadi Pratyaya. See, we are separate from each other because of the criteria. See, why we are separate from each other? Somebody is a man, somebody is a woman. We are very expert and easy to find out the differences. See? Once I was talking to children in one camp, and there I asked them, I said, hey, let us play something, okay? Then I said, now what are the differences among all of us? One by one tell, one student. There are some boys, some are girls. Very good. Difference. Now you tell, oh, there are some tall, there are some short. Difference. Some are black, some are white. Difference. So many differences. I say, now stop. Now tell the common factor. All of them quite. Tell common factor. And one student, indifferent to everything. I say, you tell, you are not talking anything. What is the common factor? He said, we are all suffering because of you. To see a common factor, we have to rise above the differences. And differences are Vijatiya, Sajatiya, Sagada, Bheda, Rahita. This is what is mentioned. So Vijatiyadi, Dehadi Pratyaya, Anantarita, Sajatiya. Now what is the common thing? Sajatiya is Satchidananda Atma Pratyaya. We are all alive. Instead of talking of differences, let us not talk of differences. That is what is important. Today our country is divided only because of this talking of differences. See, Bengali says Bengali language is the best one. Tamilian says there is no better language than Tamil. Then the Gujarati says there is no sweet language than Gujarati. Gujarati people are very sweet, but their dishes are very horrible. See? Handwa, Khandwa, Thepla, Kakra. Not one single word is sweet. See? During this Corona festival, so many people used to send me some food through parcel or courier. I received during that 2 years period more than 5 to 600 khakra packets. So let us forget the differences and find out a common factor. And common factor is Satchidananda Atma Pratyaya Pravaha Nirantaram Bhuyat. We look upon the world as we look upon ourselves. When I consider myself to be a sannyasi, then the world is sannyasi, non-sannyasi. When I consider myself to be a man, the world is man and woman. When I consider myself to be a Tamilian, then the world is Tamilian, non-Tamilian. When I discover myself to be divine, the world is nothing but divine. See? May it nirantaram bhuyat. May it happen nirantaram, again and again, continuously. Asangoham chidatmaham इति प्रत्यगात्मनि निवेशिते वृत्ति रहिते संस्कार शेष मात्रतया सूक्ष्म रूपेण अवस्थिते चित्ते आत्मनः स्वरूपभूत परमानंदो निरंतरम सम्यक आविर्भूयात्. May this ever be the experience. Asangoham, first Asangoham. Only to come to realize this, that the attachment is an illusion. That's all. We don't have to do anything. Sense organs are not attached to sense objects. Mind is not attached to any thought. We are not attached to waking, dream, deep sleep, and samadhi. They come and go. See? Therefore, asangoham, chidatmaham. And we know that. This we don't have to believe. It is our direct experience. Pratyagatmane niveshite vritti rahite. So this mind which is free from thoughts, vritti rahite, when it is focused on the source, then samskara shesha matrataya rupena avastite chitte. Then the mind of the chitta will be having only impressions, but those impressions will be like the roasted seeds. Roasted seeds have the nutritive value, but it doesn't have the generative value. It cannot generate the next generation. In the same manner, we all live according to samskar, but that samskar are not creating next generation. In this manner, Atmanaha Swarupa Bhuta Paramanando Nirantaram Samyak Bhuyat. Let this Paramananda ever be established in our life again and again. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ